But I would say student organizations are the lifeblood of Stanford.
Hi everyone, this is Pear from the Office of Student Engagement, and today we're with Pete. Pete, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Sure. My name is Pete Cerneka, and I'm the Associate Director for Student Organizations and Leadership in the Office of Student Engagement. And this is my 6th day in the office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do you have a costume planned for Halloween?
I do. I have 2 little girls, Violet, who is 6, and Grace, who's 5. She told me she was going to be Pikachu, and she said that she wanted me to be Pikachu's trainer.
Okay.
So I'm going as Ash.
We're so excited to see your father-daughter duo.
Yeah.
What's your favorite project from the 4 years that you've been at the Haas Center?
I was at the Haas Center for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah. I was the Student Initiated Service Program Director. So students would come to me if they had an idea for how to make things better in their community.
Yeah.
And then I would help them sort of develop that idea. So we had a student who came and he had a meeting with me, and he said he wanted to talk about helping people with taxes. So I thought he was going to talk about how, low-income people could use help with taxes because they can't afford to pay somebody, and sometimes, there's different things that are going on that they need help with. But that's not what he was talking about. He was talking about Stanford students being stressed about doing their taxes.
Oh.
And so he wanted to start an organization where he recruited Stanford students and trained them on, sort of just tax help, and then invite Stanford students to come in and get help with their taxes. The different ways that, that public service can look. So I love that story because it challenges assumption about what we think public service is, and it challenged me as somebody who thought he had seen everything, and here comes this student who has a different idea that really helped his community.
That is so inspiring.
I know, isn't it?
I'm definitely one of the students
Yeah.
who need tax help.
Yeah.
What have you learned about student organizations since starting at the OSE?
Well, I'm only in day 6, and I was here for 7 years, so I feel like before I came here I knew quite a bit. And then I've learned a little bit more since I've been here. But I would say student organizations are the lifeblood of Stanford. So there are over 600. Last year in the new student, the new organization process, they had 90 applications for groups. So it's a sign that students like to be in organizations. That's where they find their community. That's where they find their interest. And so I'm happy to be a part of that because A, it's fun, but B, I feel like it is something that the students are really drawn to, and it's a really kind of what it means to be a Stanford student. What groups are you involved
in? So I'm in Legacy Dance Team, so that's one of the dance teams on campus.
Yeah.
I'm in Stanford Women in Business. I'm in Stanford Thai. So those are the 3 I'm most active in, but I also work with the Office of Student Engagement.
There you go. You're a great example. Yeah, you got a lot of different interests, and there's a student org for whatever interest you want to pursue.
Yeah, definitely. That's so exciting. I know that mentorship is a huge part of your life, and so I was just wondering from that point, right, from advising, how has mentorship shaped your personal journey, and I guess to that extent, how do you hope to bring that to your advising role?
Yeah, mentoring or mentorship is critical to anybody's life at any stage, but especially this stage where students are trying to find out who they are, what they want to do, where they want to invest their time. And I definitely was impacted by that. I had many wonderful mentors, some who I would have at the time called mentors, and others who were mentors and I didn't realize it. One of the unique components of mentorship, I think, is that you are meeting the person where they are. So as a mentor to a mentee, the mentee might not be at their best, but you're meeting them where they are, and you're sort of helping them realize what their potential is. And you're helping them understand that however they present themselves or however they present to the world, they're accepted.
Yeah, that honestly touches me on a very deep level, because I think that for me as a student here, the mentors and the professors who have been a guiding light in my journey have made a huge impact and influence on me. I think that you would agree on that. Without these people, we would not be here here today. So my final question for you is, it might be too early to ask about the future, but what can we expect from you?
Well, you're going to see somebody who's very engaged in his job. I love this work, so it gets me out of bed in the morning, and I like to be here with the students. You're going to see creative ideas, creative problem solving. You're going to see a supportive colleague.
I think with your 7 years of experience, I think we have so much to look forward to. Thank you so much for doing this
Thank
interview
you.
with us.
Thanks for talking with me.
I really enjoyed learning more about you.
Yeah, thanks, Pear.
Thank you.